I am so overjoyed about the level of maturity that's been displayed at this meeting this evening. The level of political magnanimity that's been displayed by everyone here this evening. That spirit of no victor, no vanquished. Because we know that for every time somebody wins, others have lost. And let us constantly remind ourselves of that fact, that we are all members of the same family. So let us, as we celebrate, bear that in mind, that there should be no victor, no vanquished. But having said that, for me, please, can you please stop that? Please stop that. Having said that, we are going to go back home. We are going to replicate the same in each senatorial, from bottom up. But let me remind you of one thing. Deciding on who is our best foot forward, meaning deciding on who represents us, does not mean that we won the election. We seem to forget that we are going into election with other parties. So let us remember that just because we now have a candidate or candidates does not translate to the fact that we have won election. We need to now go and prepare for how to win the election. What we've done now is to find ways to reduce acrimony amongst ourselves, so that we don't go into elections with an anti-party sentiment and ill feelings. That's what we're trying to achieve. How do we ensure that we go into elections harmonious with a common front? So let's not start celebrating as if we haven't won general elections. We're only preparing for general elections. So let us live here all united and fired up that this is how we want to be known for in Ogun State. A state and a party that knows how to select its leaders, its governors, senators, members of the House of Representatives, and members of the House of Assembly in preparation for the bigger fight, which is against our perceived opposition, if they actually do exist. But it's better to be prepared or over-prepared. So it's better to be over-prepared than to be under-prepared. So again, on behalf of myself, my predecessors, of which Baba happens to be one of them, I'm very proud to call Baba my predecessor. It's really a pleasure for me to say Baba is my predecessor. It gives me great pleasure, and on behalf of all of you, to congratulate Senator Adiola Olabilekun as our consensus, our unanimously selected, whichever way you want to put it, governorship candidate for the year 2027 governorship election.
Let me also recognize all the leaders of our great party across the divide who are ably represented here this evening by all our recognized caucus leaders of the party. I want to specially recognize you all, and also to specially thank you for this particular honor that is done on us in Ogun West Senatorial District. Your Excellency, I have heard a lot this evening. I have listened with rapt attention. I have seen all effort that was put into this for us to get to this level. I recognize all the sacrifices that my brothers have put together to ensure this day come to pass. I believe in oneness and the unity of our dear states and Ogun West by extension. I know the vision for this state. I know how passionate Ogun State and how central this state is to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As far as maintaining our status, based on the most industrialized state in Nigeria, aside being the most fastest growing economy in Nigeria, all effort that have been put in place to ensure that we reposition the state and takes our pride of place in the community of states in this country is well recognized. Your Excellency, my dear leaders that are here, I want to assure us, sir, I will not let you down. I promise to keep the flag flying. I promise to retain and maintain the unity, peace and progress that has taken place in Ogun State for the last 3 years and beyond. I can assure you I will not derail. I would not, the ship I'm about to take over, I will make sure that it does not derail.